know what is happening to us? Football has eaten deep into us. I know you have national sports.
At the detriment of other sports.
I know India, cricket, a lot of countries have,
At the detriment of other
ping pong when you go to China, they played so well. So you have national sports. In Turkey, a lot of them do this weightlifting. Although, in Nigeria, it's football. We do know this, but let us look at the positives in football. Let us how to make football an industry. Let's see how we could also enjoy it. Look at natural endowments.
You imagine how many medals swimming will fetch you at the Olympics.
Yes. I challenge you guys. Most of the time when I'm here, I challenge you. I challenge you, especially my Izon and Elijah brothers and sisters. You are wasting that natural endowment because you adapt to the topography, you adapt to your environment, you adapt to those swift flowing stream, you swim against the tide. When you get to the pool, you overcome them. What are you doing? Are you wasting the waters? Let's go do some swimming. Michael Phelps, that is the most decorated Olympian. He's a swimmer. He's a swimmer. He's not a footballer. He's not a footballer. So we just have to de-emphasize it a little bit because too much football is only football that puts our nation together. Who said so? The doctors put us together, the lawyers put us together, the politicians put us together. A lot of things, positives, put us together. The teachers put us together.
And that's why the national sports policy is not in place.
Yeah, so there's a lot of them. So not of football. When we say football, we are narrowing it down. It is not of football that put us together. This nation is blessed naturally, up to down. So let us tap into that. Let us do, if you want to do the long distances, Mambila Plateau, you go to even Auchi, you go over there, and then you could run, you could do all that, and then you can be a Bolt, Usain Bolt, and then do it all over and earn so much money. Anything you do, you could get a career out of it. It is not just wearing boots and playing in football. All right, let's go home. Somebody is there trying to reach out to us. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I know you are fine. That means you are happy.
Yeah, what do I do? Have to, life has to go on. Although we lost yesterday.
Yes, good.
But then life has to go on. I like it so that they can go back to the drawing board and make things work out.
Godwin.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you been following what we are saying? Have you been following tennis? Have you been following motorsport? Have you been following boxing?
Yes.
Okay, so one day we are celebrating a Japanese and also a Croatian today. I do hope that you believe that we can celebrate Nigerians maybe in the next few years who are playing in the US Open final or dominating Hamilton or Rosberg at the motorsports.
Yeah.
Can we do that? So is there any way we can move away from these lamentations of football and then concentrate on the positives of other sports? You are there, Godwin. Don't be tongue-tied. Are you still there? Godwin is gone. All right, you can call back again. Today I'm going to have fun at your expense. I'm sorry, but we'll just have to get ourselves out of this lethargy. Yep. We'll just have to, this despondency is doing us no good. Let's look at the brighter side of sports, and it is here.
We're talking about Marin Cilic and Nishikori.
Yeah.
Marin Cilic is being coached by Goran Ivanisevic.
Another
former world number 2.
Yes.
Not number 1. He won the Wimbledon in 2001.
As a wild card.
Michael Chang, exactly, as a wild card. Very, very important.
I remember.
Now, you imagine that every of the semi-finalists, they had been coached by greats. Stefan Edberg.
Yes. Boris Becker.
Yes. Goran Ivanisevic.
Michael Chang.
So it was just an exhibition of superstars coaching.
Both on the bench and in the court.
So what we're talking about, that is what the US Open had given us all competition long. And we have to be very, very excited about this. Now, throwing up green-ons, Cilic and Nishikori. You imagine that Cilic will now move to the 10th position or 9th position, depending on who wins now. Then maybe Nishikori that had been on the 10th position will now move to 5th position.
They've met twice. Actually met twice in the US Open.
Yep.
Okay. Before let's hear from you. Today is your day. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, and you?
We are okay. You can see us. We are enjoying ourselves in the studio.
Yes, I believe that because you are trying to put smiles into the faces of many Nigerians who are very, very sad because of the defeat of FCC.
Yeah. We need the smiles, don't you think so?
Of course, we all need it. We all need it.
All right, Dayo.
But you are talking about something which I want to put more light.
All right.
You say how many of the other sports are we following?
Thank you, Dayo.
Enabling environment for all those sports. Like since my secondary school days, I've been following tennis. I know the likes of Maratinova, Pistampras,
Andrea Gassi.
How many Nigerians can make?
Yes.
Yeah. Then when you leave that one, you go to motorsport, you talk of McLaren, brother thing. You only see all these sports on paper. Yes, even common table tennis is only when you get to Road Park or some stadium. Even there are some stadia in Nigeria. Table tennis.
Great table tennis players.
Many people, they don't follow that sport. How would they? There is no enabling environment. During our own secondary school days, we play Principal's Cup, we see lawn tennis club, we see volleyball court, handball court. But today, in the urban center, close to court, you see somebody rent a flat and make it also primary school and secondary school. So there is no even track or whatever. How many of the school students today practice agricultural practical? They only read everything on table. So you are there to enable us talk to the authority.
Thank you.
Let all these things start from the grassroots.
Yeah.
Look at the Oyali of this, Bunike and so many of them. Where do we find them now? If not of reason that Okagbari is coming, we don't have anything to do there. But before, we mentioned Bintri, Osondu, all of them. But who can we mention now? We don't have anybody to mention. So you people, you are closer to the authority. Talk to them. Let them put things in place. If the glass house is even burned completely, we will not even mind. We will take another place.
Dayo, they're also hearing your voice. The way you're talking, that they are listening to you. Yeah? Thank you, Dayo.
Okay.
All right, my brother.
So that we are not sued for arson.
Okay, before we leave there, we have to go back to football because something unique actually happened during the week. There is an enigmatic footballer who I love so much. He is from Sweden, and we call him Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Jimmy, I don't know, a striker is supposed to score some goals.
Okay.
But for a striker to score in every minute of, what I mean, listen to this. He has scored in the first minute of a match, second minute, that is, football lasts for 90 minutes. If you take the 90 minutes, Zlatan has scored in each of the minutes, which means he must have scored at a minimum of 90 goals.
90 goals, yeah.
Now, let's see how many goals Zlatan has scored. And in each of those minutes, if we can take them and see why we are celebrating Zlatan, before we celebrate some of our guys who are having their birthday today, Chukujekwe will tell you happy birthday soon. But let's see if we can see Zlatan in all his glory. Scoring how many goals? I think about 4 goals in the first minute. He has scored 4 goals in the first minute. He has scored in the second minute, third minute.
Statistically.
Then 90 plus. He has scored 25 goals. That is after 90 minutes. After 90 minutes at the stoppage time, he has scored 25 stoppage time goals. This man must be unique. Won the league in Sweden.
Golden foot.
In fact, at a point for about 6 or 7 years, he was winning the league consecutively.
Everywhere he went to
in Italy.
Yeah.
We are still waiting for that. Can we have Zlatan with this ready? Yes. There is a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, all of you at home, please look at it. In the first minute of, he has scored 4 goals in the first minute, 4 goals in the second, 2 goals in the third, 6 goals in the fourth, 5 goals in the fifth, 6. You can see the rundown. Every minute, Zlatan has scored a goal.
And breaking the goal scoring record in Sweden.
In Sweden, 50 plus. That is what is put in on there.
And it had to be the man Zlatan.
Yes.
Ibrahimovic.
And then we told you that, yes, after 90 minutes, the guy has scored. When you think the match is over, the guy has scored 25 goals, stoppage time goals.
And before you try to rile me,
yes.
I remember Arsene Wenger refused to sign him on.
That is the irony. That is the irony of life. This guy came to Arsenal, and then he came there to be signed, and the professor told him, man, you have to go on trial. And the guy said, I'm too big to go on trial. Why should I do such a thing? And that's how Arsenal missed signing him. And today he is one of football greats. So unique.
And it's got to be said, he's a striker. Wherever he's been to, is shown he's a shining light.
Just look at it. He has scored in the 29th minute. He has scored 6 goals. And the things are there: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, everywhere.
And you know, it also reminds you of how, you know, in insane climbs, we have statistics taken, records taken. In our own league, do we have anything like this? Do we have a semblance of something like this?
No, you will score the goal and they would